What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time, but we're back with another video. We got an exciting one today. Actually, we're going to be working here on the Forester. I'll show you guys some upgrades I've done off camera, but I got some new parts that I bought for it too, and it's starting to look real nice. It's starting to get somewhere, which is exciting. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some parts that I've got, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the upgrades that I've done on the car from the last time that I made a video. So let's get into it. All right, so from the last video, I've upgraded the headlights. The ones that the car came with, they were kind of ugly. So I ended up just buying like some OEM looking ones. So as you guys can see, they're brand new. So I just put these on maybe like a week ago. So the car looks good with the headlights now. I actually bought a new grill, but it hasn't came in yet. I'm getting it custom made from somebody. So I'll show you guys that once we get that in. And I was also able to find a bumper on Marketplace because mine was all messed up. The color doesn't match, but it's okay because we got plans to paint the whole car anyway. But other than that, that's all the upgrades I've done on the car so far. Well, actually, I also found some fenders on Marketplace last time. So I switched out the fenders. I don't know if you guys ever saw, but there was some rust on my old one here. So we got not new fenders, but better ones. And they're the same color. So that's a plus on this one. But there you guys can see the Forester looks so much better from the front end now. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys some parts that I purchased that we're going to be throwing on here on the Forester here on this video. So first things first, I bought some STI interior. I just picked these up the other day. Had to drive up like an hour and a half out of here to pick up these seats. I got a good deal on them. I couldn't pass it up, so I know these will fit, but I think I gotta do some more modification with the rear ones, but we'll figure it out. We'll do it on the video. And I tried looking up videos to see if anybody's done it. I couldn't find anything, so we'll figure it out. And I also bought this hood scoop. It's for a WRX. I think these bolt right onto the one where this one goes, but obviously it's unpainted, so we'll see how we get it to fit on there. But it's gonna look so much nicer. It's a lot bigger, so it'll give the car a different look. But another thing too is I actually sold the wheels that this car came with when I bought it. You got Benji there. Anyways, I sold the wheels, so the car is on jack stands right now. I'm actually trying to find some STI wheels to fit on this car, and I bought the adapter spacers for them too. So once all that stuff comes in, we'll go and look for some wheels. Hopefully we find some fast because I'm trying to drive this car. But yeah, it's on jack stands right now, but we'll get it back on the road soon. All right, so we're gonna get started with the easy stuff first. So we'll do the hood scoop. So we're gonna remove all the bolts that it has on here. We'll take it off and then we'll throw the new one on and see how it fits. So we got this first piece off. Take off some more nuts off here, and then we'll pull that off and try to squeeze a new one in there and see if it fits. All right, guys, so now we took all the clips off of this one. So this one's ready to just come off. And we got the new one over there, as you guys can see. It's a pretty big difference on the size, and I mean, it's just gonna look so much better. So, rookie mistake on my end. I never checked what year this hood scoop was for, and I needed one that fits the bug eyes. And I think this is for the newer one, like the Blob or the Hawkeye. I never checked what year it was for. Anyways, it didn't fit, but I went on the Marketplace and I found this carbon fiber one. So I just went and picked it up right now. This is for a bug eye, so I think it should bolt right on there. So there's a mock-up of how this hood scoop's gonna look on the car. Looks great. Definitely fits perfectly, not like the other one, but looks nice here. Gives the car a little more aggressive look. Anyways, we'll get the correct hardware put on this, make sure it's all nice and tight on there, and then we're gonna get started on the seats. Cool guys, so we got the first seat installed here on the Forester and it looks so good. I put the passenger one in, so I think it's gonna be a little difficult because my car has the automatic ones on the driver's side, so I'm gonna have to find some seat rails that are manual. But I'm still gonna install these ones and just figure that out once I find some manual seat rails. But anyways, I'll show you guys how the passenger one looks. Okay, so here's the passenger seat. It fits so good in here. You're supposed to keep the same buckle because that one will not fit into the STI buckle, so you just got to keep the original one. But I mean, looks so good though. I installed that one so we could get an idea of how it looks here, and I could show you guys how I'm actually going to do this one over here. But all it is you just take off the 4 bolts that are under the seats, disconnect all the electric stuff, and then literally you just pull the seat out. It's that easy. And then you got to swap the rails over, which I will show you guys when I'm doing the driver's side one. But it's super easy, pretty simple. I mean, it looks really, really good. Super stoked, and then we'll figure out how to do the back ones too. But anyways, let's get to removing the driver's side and we'll start working on that. All right guys, so we got one right there, and then you got one here in the back, and then you're gonna have 2 in the back seats, or in the back of the seat. Just gotta remove these plastic covers on them. Cool, so we got the back ones off now. So now the seat, as you can see, you can move around now. So we're gonna tilt it backwards. We're gonna disconnect everything that is under. All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna disconnect all the cables from here, which is all these ones. You guys all know how to do that. So once these are all disconnected, the seat is just free now. You just pull it out. While you're here, vacuum all this right here, stuff that you can't get into sometimes. So I'm gonna give it a good clean so it's nice and clean before we put the seat back in, and then we'll get into the seat installation. So it's nice and clean in here now, as you guys can see. About as good as my vacuum will leave it, at least. But anyways, let's go look at the other seats. Just for reference guys, this is the STI stock seat rail, which is exactly the same like when you take it off. All it is 4 bolts that go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's on the passenger side, just so you guys know. But now we're gonna do the driver's side. But that was just for reference in case you are doing your passenger side seat rail. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna remove the driver's side seat belt, which is this one here. So the passenger side seat belt doesn't have this cable, but the driver's side does. So we'll keep it all connected. There's a couple of washers and stuff here, so we'll just leave that how it is too. And then we'll install that onto the STI seat when we switch it over. Alright guys, so funny enough, I think the STI rail does bolt right onto the Forester. I don't know why I couldn't get it right now, but all the holes seem to line up exactly how it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna throw this back onto the STI seat, and then we'll bring the seat and put it in here. Alright guys, so once your seat's in here, you're just gonna connect these yellow ones together. These ones here. And then you're gonna connect the seatbelt one, and then we'll just mount it back to where it was. Now we'll drop the seat, and then we'll put the bolts where they go, bolt the seat back up, and then we'll see how it looks. Alright guys, so there you have it. Front seats are installed. Looks so good. We have manual seat rails, which are the original ones that came in this. I don't know why I couldn't fit them the first time, but yeah, it looks good. So now we're gonna try to figure out the back. And also what I'm thinking is I'm gonna buy some Alcantara or suede. And I think I'm gonna rewrap these so that it matches the seats, give it more of an STI feel. But I mean, that'll be a project for the future. But anyways, let's get started on the back. Alright guys, so I got the back seats installed. The thing is that you just have to take the bottom one off. The top one will not fit. Anyways, I think this is purely for aesthetic looks. As you can see, my seat is just floating. It's not holding on to anything, the back part. This is bolted on the way it should be, but the back piece is just kind of floating on there. So yeah, I'm not gonna show that, but you guys can see it's all finished. Looks good. The Forester definitely got a nice little upgrade. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys the adapters got here, and I put the same STI wheels that we were running on the WRX. So now we got these on the Forester. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out right here. I hope you guys learned something. I know it's kind of hard to find videos on how to change the STI seats into a Forester, so I hope this helps somebody. As far as the rear seats, purely aesthetic, looks good. I'll figure out a way to get them mounted safely, and if I do, I might just weld them on there or find some alternatives. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.